let's talk about lead generation, but not in the sense of what you're typically going to hear about it, okay? There's lead generation, which is, hey, I'm prospecting for leads and I'm going to try and go close some real estate and close some sales. Here's the thing. It doesn't have to be rigid and robotic and cold. You actually get to be yourself and genuinely help people without having to be or sound like anyone else. And you don't even have to do it the same way as the successful agent that's in your office or the successful agent anywhere. Like there's so many different ways to go connect with people, because at the end of the day, the amount of conversations you have dictates the amount of real estate you will sell, or whether you're in real estate or any other industry. It's literally about how many conversations are you having? How many relationships are you building? And if you think about this in terms of how do I build relationships rather than just lead generation, and take it a step further, how do I build genuine friendships? What would you do with your best friend? How would you make a best friend? And if you don't have one, hi, I'm here to help. This is what we talk about all the time in our team meetings, daily basis, in our virtual office, when I'm coaching and training agents. It's stop thinking about people as these strangers that you're just trying to convince to work with you. No, think about them as, hey, this is a next potential friend. And how many of you who you've had a great experience, the entire transaction, you help them out, and then afterwards you're like, oh, I'm sad I don't get to talk to you anymore. I say that all the time. I'm like, man, I got used to talking to you every single day and helping you out and feeling good about the fact that I know you're making a good decision by working with me. And then I'm actually sad, oh, I don't get to talk to you every day now. Think like that's what you would do. If your best friend or a friend of yours came to you and said, hey, I want to buy a house, or I'm thinking about buying whatever product or service that you're selling, what would you tell them? How would you speak to them? And if you had that mindset going into every conversation as you're lead generating, imagine how much better those conversations are going to go. Imagine how much better you're going to be at converting. So instead of thinking of it in a cold, unrelatable space, think about it of like, what's the most relatable part about you? What are the things that make you unique? What makes you and allows you to connect with others? So it may sound like, oh, that's just airy-fairy, pie in the sky. No, it's not, because when you create genuine connections with the people that you care about in your life, you don't think of that as being cheesy or cringe. That's just what you do to build relationships. And what do you do to build relationships? You stay in constant communication. Speaking of follow-up, I have a how to follow up like a baddie series on TikTok that you can get and I've got YouTube videos on how to connect with people in your sphere without even talking about real estate. So if you are struggling with this, number one, think about how you can connect, relate, care, and love on people. And then also, if you need additional help and you want to expand your relationship building skills, give me a call. This is what I teach and train agents how to do all the time, and you can do it too. You've already done it with people in your life, so why not try it in your business?